welcome you to Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Coming up, divisional round Saturday. We've got an AFC battle on tap, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Indianapolis Colts.
Championship game. Off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. They'll come out throwing here on first down. They complete it to Hill.
Room past the 35. Across midfield. Tyreek Hill. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 75 yards. And the Dolphins are on the board first here in this division round matchup. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Richardson to the air on first down.
Looking right sideline, that's complete. A big play there for Indy. 54 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
And Richardson going to move him around.
Trap 60, trap 60.
First carry of the game for Hassan Haskins. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
2nd and 8 coming from the 19.
Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
2nd down, and they go back to Haskins. And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 13-yard line. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Crack all 80. Mustang 19. Big Lion.
He's got his man. It's Pierce. And he is going to lose yardage here. This will wind up a loss on the play, and it'll be fourth down.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
A 31-yard attempt.
Gay's kick is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. They'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. They'll run it again with Henry. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Now 2nd and 9. Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. 7th play in the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Running left, it's Henry. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9. He'll get that out wide to Waddle. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Two yards still to go. 3rd down now. And they'll let their their fullback try and push the pile. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Oh, they're changing this at the line. They'll run for it with Henry. And he's going to pull his way into the end zone for the Dolphins score. Derrick Henry taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Dolphins' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
After one, a 14-3 ball game. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
79 Broncos.
On 2nd down, here's a run from Haskins. And this is going to be a Colts first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Cowboy 80. 65 cat. 65 cat.
First down, they'll stick with Haskins. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Richardson going to change the play here.
18, Pioneer. Warriors, 17.
Another run for Haskins. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, it's Richardson. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Now this is fielded in the end zone. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room that if you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage.
Let's go.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That's complete to Mooney. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
Dragon 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
You're looking there, the defensive back was maybe a step slower than he was when he came into the league a decade ago. I know I questioned his speed coming into the game, but what he's lost in speed, he's more than made up for it with intellect. And that's a great job of knowing how to position himself to make that interception.
Haskins now on 1st and 10. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 2nd down in the yard. Here's Richardson to throw. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Buffalo 18.
3rd and 1, Richardson to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Okay, ready.
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way. But
for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. DeForest Buckner collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3. Well, he was really focused downfield, but there was really no viable options. The coverage was too good.
And the defense really quickened the tempo of that play with their pass rush because there was nowhere for him to go with the football. The only place he ended up, down on the ground.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a 1st down. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. A reminder, as we did all through the regular season, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman at halftime. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 53 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays. On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll try and run here with Mostert. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it. Looking to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now Richardson going to shift things up.
60 Maverick! 60 Maverick!
They go play action here on 1st down. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 15 more yards there, and quickly another 1st down. Now they'll change things around before the snap. First and 10. Here's Richardson with it. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. A very solid gain of 27.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll run here with Haskins. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Richardson now on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got it. Driving for the goal line, but he's marked down short. And with no timeouts, no chance to get the field goal unit out there. The frustration going to set in as that is going to be how this first half will come to a close. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
Pat the 60, pat the 60. Go check, go check. Ready?
Second down, and they go back to Haskins. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Well, so far, this game has gone the way the defensive coordinator had hoped. They've dictated things. They've not let them run the ball very well at all. They gave up a nice game there. I doubt it'll back off their confidence. They've played so well throughout this entire game.
Cowboy 80. Cougar 19. Dragon 60.
Richardson on 3rd and short. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Room here to run. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first. Richardson going to move him around.
18 rattlers, 18 rattlers. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Now Richardson off the play fake. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. And they're going to speed things up here. Now they'll change things up. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. This pass caught. It's Woods. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Trap goal 80. Trap 60, trap 60.
They'll run it on the option with Haskins. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 46 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Richardson working from the gun. Check down complete to Haskins. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Alert! Alert! Ready?
They'll pitch it to Haskins. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Hassan Haskins. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Colts have cut it back within a score.
No touchdowns for them in the first half, but their defense kept them in this ball game. So now, maybe this can loosen them up a little because they played tight so far, and they get right back in it with a touchdown run.
Extra point by Gain is up and good. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. Following the touchdown, here's Gain to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Let's go now.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise...
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line.
Here we go. Check. Viking, 18. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Mustang, 19. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Hey.
A handoff. Haskins trying the right side. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19
Richardson going to change the play here.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Second down, and they go back to Haskins. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Cowboy 80.
And now an audible here into something else.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Hey, check that, street.
Haskins trying to pick it up. Fighting through the tackle at the 30. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And they gave themselves options there on the third down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. Throw out right, pulled in by Downs. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 11 more on that one and another first down.
And it's pretty evident that this passing game has been frustrated so far. They haven't really moved the ball the way we might have expected, but this is a good pickup here for the first down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now it's Richardson. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 9.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On the option left, Richardson. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Anthony Richardson from 17 yards out. And the Colts have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. The late turnover is so often the difference in a ball game, and here the turnover leads to the go-ahead touchdown.
So repeat after me, partner. You have to take care of the football. In order to protect the lead, you must take care of the football. Ball security. How many times do they have to say it? They've been preaching it since day one of camp, and it came back to bite them right there.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. And this certainly a key moment in this game, trailing by 3, fourth quarter, with a spot in the championship game next weekend on the line. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10. It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
Back to throw now on second and 10. His throw incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
The Dolphins on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is third and 10.
18, tight end.
He'll drop to throw. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of, and in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of, trying to engineer a fourth quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Bronco switch.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Go, Reed, go.
After the penalty, it's Henry. Shoves him aside. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
77 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That was huge after being behind the chains on 1st down to make this second very manageable.
Yeah, how much pride do you have in an offense on 1st down to get that kind of yardage? Because it actually opens up your playbook on 2nd down. You can run it, you can throw it, you keep a defense off balance. I like that phrase, stand ahead of the chains, and they're doing exactly that.
Open net is Waddle, complete.
Touchdown, Dolphins!
Jalen Waddle.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Dolphins put together a 4th-quarter drive to take the lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. Offense at the line and set to go. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round. They need to come up with something as they get this drive started.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Cowboy 80. Cougar 19. Warriors 70. Ready.
Now Richardson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Running for it, Haskins.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
As a linebacker, you're taught to stay just slightly behind the ball carrier just in case he makes a cutback. But when you find the gap, shoot it. And he found it all right. Took it straight into the backfield and made the tackle for a loss.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
An audible here to get a new look. How about this? They'll change it at the line. Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
The Colts send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Watch out for Hill on the return. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be Dolphin football.
Come on. Hit.
They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. And what do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning.
Let's go now.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Off tackle left with Henry. And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining.
This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. And the busy night for Henry continues. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And that's a great run, and this is where you've got a running back.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Okay, ready?
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On the counter, it's Henry. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Second and 6. A quick throw outlined to Mooney.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
That's going to be caught by Waddle. And he is going to have a Miami 1st down, and the Dolphins are going to win the football game.
It's a gain of 4, and that should just about seal the deal.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Ready?
Victory very likely now for the Dolphins as they take a knee here. So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charlie.